Hey, what's going on, everybody? Texas Redleg here. Wanted to do a video on ammunition and specifically, defense rounds, hollow points, and even these little shot shells that I've accumulated over the years. But one thing I want to talk about is ammo truth. Now, there's a lot of people out there saying, well, you can't find ammo, it's not available, this and that. Well, I'm telling you right now, it's a bunch of BS. Because what you have to do is be in the game. You have to be timely. You have to have some luck. And you got to be able to purchase it when you see it, whether you're in person or online. You can't be going out to the car and coming back and going to the ATM and coming back. You got to have it on you, ready to go, or you're not going to have any luck. So at this point in time, with the state of the world and situation here at home, my main focus as far as handgun ammunition would go would be to purchase hollow points. Now, if you don't have any FMJ and you can't find hollow points, that's one thing. But all the ammo you're looking at right here in this picture was picked up, and this is just a sampling of what I was able to get. This is not all of it. These are samples. Quantities are much greater than this, but I was able to pick this up over the last 3-4 weeks, this type. So I would seek out hollow points if I were you. The FMJ stuff is great for targeting, target practice, range work, but if you don't have anything, by all means get FMJs, but I would seek out hollow points at this point in time if I were you, and they are available. You just have to be at the right place at the right time. Don't forget the shotgun shells. You got to have those too, okay? That's a really big deal, and that's readily available almost any big box store you go to that sells ammunition. Pop into those big box stores, and what you're looking at here, all of this ammunition that you see right here was gotten from different local big box stores, sports stores. So you never know. You got to pop in and see what you might find. All right. But again, this is just a sampling of what I was able to obtain over the last 3 or 4 weeks in person. Myself directly, just popping in at stores at different times of the day. We're not waiting in line, any of that stuff. So we'll start off right here. You got these Critical Defense 9mm hollow points. It's a really good bullet. They get major good reviews on most of the gun expert gun and ammunition videos that I see, people that test. These bullets do really good on the gel blocks, and they're really good penetration. It's a really good bullet. Now, they're not cheap. These run about 25 bucks a box at the store that I get them from. So these have been really reviewed hard, and they're really good defensive rounds. So you might want to consider that going forward. And that is it's a Hornady Critical Defense 9mm round. Same thing with these 38 specials here. Price was a little bit more. I think it was about $28 a box. Nevertheless, I got them anyway. Again, these are hollow points. They're really dependable. And you can see got this little plastic insert in the cavity there to make sure it's good and frangible, and that it does its job on impact. And same with these 9mm, the same style. Keeps the dirt and lint out of there, and also allows the jacket to expand as it's supposed to. Very good bullets. Got some 45 auto in by the same manufacturer. Again, Hornady makes several different types of rounds. This American Gunner is a little bit less of a great round, so to speak, but nevertheless, it's a hollow point, so I grabbed it. These Critical Defense here, again, same construction, same engineering. It's got the little plastic insert to make sure the jacket expands upon impact and does its job. These are some Federal Premium hollow points. These are pretty good as well, and I think most of these 45s these hollow points here were about 75 cents a round, if I'm not mistaken. So that's not too cheap, but it's a lot less expensive than some of the ones you see out there online now, for sure. Also, these encourage people to get these little shot shells for their handguns. You can find them at some of the big box stores, and you can also find them online. Now they're quite expensive. These are 10 round boxes, and they average about $15 to $16 a box, regardless of caliber. But these shot shells are really handy for, they can be a good self-defense deterrent, and they're not lethal, so to speak, but I guarantee you, if you hit somebody in the face with one of these shot shells, they're not going to want any more. And secondly, if you are out and about and all you've got is your pistol on you and you've got some of these rounds, you can, shoot a bird, shoot a rabbit, something to eat if you have to, or kill a snake, or whatever the case may be. So these are really handy to have. I don't have like a whole ammo can full of them, but I've got quite a few, in my possession, to where I'm pretty comfortable with having what I have, just in case. But they're pretty cool, and they are expensive, comparatively speaking, per round. They're over $1 a round, but you do what you got to do. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that the ammo is available. You have to get out there and hustle. All right, you can't sit back and complain and say there's nothing out there when there is. All right, and I don't have time. Well, you know what? You got to make time. Things have changed. Excuses are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. Okay, you got to make time. You got to make effort. You got to get out there and hustle. And you got an obligation to protect yourself, your property, and your family, unless you want to be a victim. So I want to encourage everybody to get out there and hustle, get this ammo bought up. And I encourage everybody to really focus on that the next month. Really, really focus on that hard. So please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate your comments. Keep prepping, stack it deep, and always remember, long live the Republic.